Hello. I was gonna say something. I had something planned. It was gonna be cool. Pop. Pop. That's me. Hi. I went outside today. I say that as if I don't do that every day. Or most days. I like to go outside. I like to touch grass occasionally. I like to lead a normal, healthy lifestyle. Today on my grass touching adventures, I went to the library. It was pretty nifty. It was, sorry, I'm putting stickers away in my little bag of stickers that I realized I've had stickers on my desk that needed to be put away. Anyway, I went to the library. And then a cafe. It was pretty good. And my thing with cafes and stuff is I really like a matcha. I like a matcha quite a bit. The problem with that is because matcha is in fashion, in trend, if you will. A lot of places have jumped onto it. They've jumped onto the matcha trend. Make your bag, okay? But if you're gonna hop onto a trend, I need you to do it right. I need you to appropriately make matcha. Like, don't half-ass the matcha. However, that is the problem that I seem to run into. Because every cafe I go to, or a lot of cafes I go to, they half-ass the matcha. It's fucked up. It's really messed up. And, ow. Thank you, Darblet. Hi. Did I get a package? Hang on, I hear them. Is it for me? It is for... It is. Do I have a package? Yippee! Thank you. Got a package. We're gonna open it together. It's the sound of meat. It is what I was hoping it was. Anyway. Sorry, this is gonna be a little... Oh, cute. I love when I get secondhand clothes and like they wrap it so nicely and they put like tissue paper and stuff in it. Ooh, okay, this is cute. Okay. The moment. I love her. Oh my god, okay, I'm pleased with that. It has a note. Let's read the note together. Hey Maomyow, thanks so much for purchasing from me. I love the items you picked. Yup. Oh, especially the gray knit. I hope you love them too. Oh, that's cute. Alright, let's see. There's another one. Stickers! I fucking love when... Is that it? That's it. Oh, the tissue paper kind of ripped. That's a shame. I'm a freak and I like to reuse tissue paper. Okay, we will put that over here for rubbish. And we will look at this and we will go, wow, cute. A little sheer. A little sheer. We'll make it work. Anyway, I'm pleased. I am very pleased. As I was saying, I run into the issue when I get matcha that the barista or the cafe person or the person making the drink, so barista, will half-ass it. And it's like drinking a green cup of milk. There's no flavor. It's either drinking a green cup of milk or it is abominably too sweet. Like, so sweet it hurts your teeth. And it's really... I hate it. Green cup, yeah. I remember I was out with a friend a couple weeks ago. And oh my god, my neighbor started me. I was out with a friend a couple weeks ago, and I'm mildly caffeine dependent. I do need a good cup of tea or coffee or matcha. I guess matcha is a type of tea to get me through my day. Problem with that, I have ADHD, and the whole thing with ADHD and coffee is coffee doesn't really work for you, or it makes you sleepy. So when I drink coffee, I get like 15 minutes of energy, and then I'm done. I'm wiped. I am deceased. Yeah, that's not the point. But like, I forgot where I was going with this. I just think if you're gonna have matcha on your menu, you should do it right. You should put your whole heart, soul, and pussy into the matcha. Actually, don't put that into the matcha. But like, do it right. You know? I feel strongly about this. And I think it is important to not give me a cup of green milk. Put it in my matcha instead. Gross. Anyway, yeah, that was my day. I got matcha. Or no, I didn't get matcha. I got coffee, but I got a matcha brownie at this cafe, and it was really good. Very yummy. Very delicious. And I want to go to that cafe again, and I want to try their matcha. Oh, the point of that was my friend got me to start a log of where I go to get matcha, and if I like it. And I only have one place labeled down at the moment. But it is the name of the coffee shop, the address, so I know never to go back there, or to go back there. And I gave it a 0 out of 5 stars. And my entry is, I've never had anything so bad in my life. I drank a cup of green milk. And that tends to be how that goes. Give me a sec. I need to pick something up. My headset fell off my head, and then my glasses got caught on my nose ring. You've never had matcha? It's really nice. I enjoy it quite a bit. But my thing is, I need it to not be sweet. And a lot of places sweeten their matcha, and that's fine if you're into it. More power to you, I suppose. But nose ring malware unlocked. I have a few piercings. I'm a little stabbed up, and tatted up. I like to hope that I give, the energy of an alt woman with colored hair and pronouns, because that's kind of just me at my core. Colored hair and pronouns. One time, years and years and years ago, when I was working at Starbucks, my hair was blue at the time, and my hair was blue at the time, and I was just kind of like chilling in the back on my break, and my coworker comes up to me, and not gonna lie, I pictured you as like a small blank blonde woman. That's really funny. I am small and rather short, and naturally my hair is like a dirty blonde, light brown, dark blonde. So I guess you weren't totally off, but I strongly believe in customizing my avatar. So I have the stabbings. I have some cool battle scars. I have a scar under my eyebrow, actually, because when I was little, like a baby, well, no, the scar faded, but my eyebrow grew in funky because of it. When I was a baby, I got bit by a dog. We had a dog. It was like some kind of rescue thing. And it bit me. Hello, Clinker. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. It bit me, and I have a funky eyebrow because of it. Yeah. In fact, short, stabbed, drawn-on, blondish pronouns. Hello, Gaga. I wrote down how to pronounce your name, and I will get it. Gaga. Did I say it right? I'm not gonna lie. I did sit there on Google Translate last time. I don't know why it's so hard for me. Did I say that it was in the same vein as, like, NGA? I got it? Oh my god! Can you tell I'm kind of proud of myself for that one? Yeah, it's in the same vein as, so in Te Reo Maori, which is the language of Maori, New Zealand, whatever, you have, like, NGA, so, like, na, and I have the worst time saying that. While I was still working at my old job, I was taking classes, so I could, like, because, like, if I'm gonna be living in the country, I should know the language, and I should know the history, and I should understand, like, the stuff. And they had us, like, not reciting the alphabet, but they would ask us questions, and we had to answer it in Te Reo, and anytime there was I still can't do it, like lasagna, lasagna, nah, I had a really hard time. And the worst part was they would call on you, and they would stay on you until you got it right. So I'd be sitting there, mind you, I'm in a room of like 30, 40, 50-year-old people. I was probably the youngest in the class. And I'd be sitting there trying to say it, and, like, I'm getting beat red, because I stream. You'd think I'd be okay at talking publicly and, like, talking to people and, like, communicating. I'm not. I get really, like, I get shy, and I get anxious, and I get stage fright. Like, public speaking, not my go-to. So I would just, but we don't see your face. Yeah, so I don't have to make eye contact with you guys. Lasagna. I say lasagna as lasagna. Doesn't sound so bad. It doesn't. I could go for some. But yeah, when they're, like, talking to you to get it right, they're, like, staring at you the entire time, and I'm really bad with eye contact. So I'm, like, turning beet red while they're, like, trying to get me to, like, pronounce it correctly. And they don't care if you're nervous. They don't care if you're, like, physically nervous. They will stay with you until you get it right. Anyway, but streaming with that kind of stuff, I usually look at my keyboard. Because I'm not great with eye contact. So I end up just looking at my keyboard and occasionally looking up to, like, see what you guys are up to, what you guys are saying, but I kind of, like, imagine myself as, like, up in front of the class, and they're like, okay, Maomyow, present your project, and I'm like, hi, my name's Maomyow, and I'm doing a project on space. Space is cool. The Saturn has 7 rings. I don't know if that's true. I was just, like, mumbling down, because I have no... Whenever I do public speaking, I black the fuck out. When I was in university, I had to do a public speaking class. It was required to graduate. And I'm a big fan of faking confidence. I firmly believe that you can fake it until you make it. And that is kind of the code I live by. But the first time we got up in front of the class to, like, present, they had us just kind of, like, talk about ourselves, talk about our, like, life story or whatever, and I'm pretty sure I spent 3 to 5 minutes trauma dumping because I was so nervous. Hello, Joe, welcome in. Anyway, that's all just to say hi, guys. My name's Maomyow, and I do, in fact, have colored hair and pronouns. I am not just a short, blank blonde woman. I mean, I could be. What if I'm lying to you right now? What if I'm actually... Why are the stars in the time? That's what we're here to find out. Not only why are the stars in time, how are the stars in time? Because I find that we often ask what the stars in time are doing, but we never ask how they are. And I think if we just shift our perspective a little bit, we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out more. Colored hair and pronouns unfold. No, please. I'll uncolor my hair. I'll go back to no pronouns. I think it's funny when people are like, I don't have pronouns. And it's like, sweet baby, because you have no pronouns, so I can't call you baby boy or baby girl. Sweet baby them. Everyone has a pronoun or two. That's how life goes. That's what it is. That's how it be. So like, what do you wanna be called? What is the vibe? Oh, I was telling a story about working at Starbucks. Oh my god. Yeah, I was sitting in the back. I had blue hair at the time, and we had some kids come in, colored hair, all alted up. And my coworker comes to the back, and he's like, Mama, your friends are here. And like, it wasn't uncommon for my friends to come visit me at work. Mainly because I would give them free coffee. And I go out there, and my coworker starts giggling. Because my friends weren't there. It was just some kids with colored hair and probably pronouns. I was at the bar, this girl and I were looking at this guy's Bumble profile, reviewing it step by step, and we asked his pronouns, and he said, nah, I don't really use that pronoun stuff. And we didn't say anything, we just looked at each other, and it was so funny. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really funny. I love when people are silly like that. Sweet baby neutral needs pronouns, or baby neutral can't be addressed. I say sweet baby girl in like a gender neutral way. Like, in the same way that, like, you say bro or dude. But I always feel weird when I do say it, and I have to be like, I mean this in a gender neutral way. I am not trying to hurt you. Your name is literally gay. Is that... okay, so I'm gonna be so real. I wrote down, after sitting there in Google Translate last night, because I was sitting here, I was like, oh, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If you come say hi, like the sweet angel you are, I wanna be able to nail this. And so I wrote it down. And I wrote down Gaga, but I think I fucked up. But if you said I got it, I got it. All that is to be said is that I want to make sure I'm pronouncing people's names correctly. So if I'm butchering it, please tell me. I am just a monolingual fool of a woman. But I wrote it down, and I also still have my reminders from last stream, so we are gonna find that sharpening stone. We're gonna... Oh my god, what did I write here? Caring stuff? I'm a sweet angel? You are a sweet angel. What did I write here? Carving stuff in the storage room. Oh my god, okay. I really like how Tagalog is said. I said it wrong for a while, but the proper way is so fun to say. I also used to say Tagalog incorrectly. I used to say Tagalog. And then I learned I was wrong and I felt silly. And I'm a better woman for it, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll start. Thank you. I've been piped. That was a hard one. That was a bonk. I probably got concussed from that. Have we ever had a forego? Don't hit other people. It could also be Tagalog, which could be a good euphemism. Jesus Christ. You guys. Sorry, I had a piece. I went to a cafe today, as I mentioned. And actually, is this a cavity? Interesting. Sorry, I'm feeling my teeth holes. Anyway, we'll play video game. We will check the carving stuff and the sharpening stone. I'm so glad I wrote this down, otherwise I would have forgotten. Although I don't really remember where we are, aside from the fact that I was rushing through stuff. And bam, will this come out? And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that. And it's gonna be like, oh my god, Mama, you're so good at this. And then you guys can hear it. And it's like we're playing the game for realsies. Why does this feel smaller today? It looks fine on stream though. So, what did I do? Be perfect. And we couldn't condone perfection. Nope, I lost it. Okay. Yes, awesome, cool, swag. I feel like the window was bigger somehow. Okay, if I remember rightly, we are on the first floor. A storage room, let's look around. Okay, we're gonna get our tonics. Small glass containers, you look around, you found a sour tonic and someone took it from you. Deal set, I'm on tonics duty. Yes. And then I'm gonna take it from you. Also, let me know how the volumes are, because I have it a little bit lower for me, so I don't know. You did nothing. I piped Mao and used her excuse of pronouncing your name wrong as an excuse. If she asked, I was avenging you, but between ourselves, I just wanted to hit her with a metal pipe. So true. And I agree. You should hit me with a metal pipe if I pronounce your name wrong. Beat me down until I get it. On behalf, not yeah. You should always concuss me if I'm pronouncing things incorrectly. Oh, sour tonics are for everyone to share. Yes. You look at what's on the table. Crafted water. Thank you. I thought, how long did I make the cooldown for? Metal pipe. Oh, I guess I lowered it from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. I'm so good at that. I'm so good to you guys. Someone just took the bottle from you. Yep. You look at what's on the table. You found ginger juice, 1 pepper juice, and you found the thyme juice. You give all to them. Yahoo! Be careful with those items, Boniface. Guard them well, and be ready to throw those at us if we need them during battle. It's probably safer than making us all carry some. But Sif found those. You don't trust Sif to keep our items safe? The person who a few weeks ago mixed up all the items we had to make a so-called super potion? No. I don't trust Sifrin with the items. Ha! You cutely bat your eyes. Still, that's a lot of spices you found there. Oh, I know this one. Pepper raises here? Okay, yep. I can just read. It's a barrel. What about in here? You open the closet. It's full of boxes and papers and a pendant shaped like a bell. You got the bell pendant. You put the bell pendant in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Okay, let's read stuff. Some flyers. They say House of Change, open. Come and see what you can do for the community and what the community can do for you. There's some people with sparkly eyes holding hands drawn on it. I drew those a few years ago to get people to come to the house. It's a little embarrassing now. One of the people she drew looks like the head housemaiden. Oh, that's cute. Table has nothing else interesting on. Okay. So, I subbed for the... I'm glad we like the emotes. We also have, I don't think it got approved yet, but Naveen drew a really cute sticker based off the nodding that Sifrin does when he's not listening. It's a new server icon, and I also uploaded it as an emote here, so maybe it'll work. I didn't know Furby was capable of that. Yeah, what can I say? I've got a lot of hidden skills. Oh, did I minimize the game by mistake? You'd never guess. I've got a lot of hidden skills. You never know what's gonna happen next. The circle key is lying on the floor. You pick it up. You found the circle key. Yes, the key change. Well, no time. Statue of the Change God. It's been destroyed. Broken. Now I'm obsessed with like touching the wall everywhere and seeing if I can find anything. Which probably is annoying for keyboard sounds, but that's okay. Key time! You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Do. You look around the pillar. Oh, wait! Sifrin, I just remembered. This room, it's... And press the switch. Bro, that almost killed Bonnie. Whoa! You start walking away. Let's go, everyone. Okay. What level is everyone, actually? Level 4. Oh, damn, we're starting from way bottom. Okay. I'm level 26. That's crazy. It's a pretty high level. I guess we'll start fighting again. Starting from the bottom. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Everyone feels stronger. Like Joe for Furby. I love it. I think it's also interesting that we have to pretend to be not as strong as we are. Because usually we start from like the bottom, or like 50 something, so I don't have to be as weak. You breathe in and out. 300 XP received. You like me for Furby? I don't know if you guys mean Furby when you're using that emote. I just call it Furby because that is what the emote reminds me of. Yeah. I can't hand out Furby. Furby. I love Furby. Subbed for I'm too pure of heart to have on. It was much smoother in my head. What are you saying that as then? How are you pronouncing that emote in your head? I want to know. My head is smooth. I aspire to have a baby smooth chicken breast brain. No wrinkles. Let's go in here. A tonic. Some vitals, you pick them up. Got crafted water, give it to Bonnie for safekeeping. It's a big steel thing with stone on it and an oven for weapons. Those things have a name, but you can't remember what it is. It's a forge, and that's an anvil, Sifrin. The stone is a sharpening stone. Then you pick it up. You got the sharpening stone. You put the stone in your pocket along with your other souvenirs. Excellent. Oh, look, on the wall, there's nothing. It's just a normal, boring wall. Ellipses. A row of spears. Why the need for an armory and weapons in the first place? Does the house often get attacked? Oh, not at all. Well, except for right now. It's just one of the many classes that the house gives. It's very popular with the young adults. In a few weeks, you can learn how to make your own very own weapon. It's not only in Dormont, it's Jovante's house gives smithing classes too. Most people put the weapons on their wall to look cool. You look at the wall. My sister took a class like this. She made a massive hammer and tried to hang it up on the wall in her room, and hammer too heavy, wall broke, and we had to share a room for weeks. How awful. I call it Mao. My headcanon is that's your face IRL. That is my default resting face. how some people have like resting sad face, or they like smile when they're happy. I look like that. I just look like a Furby. Okay, let's fight you. Mao rapidly approaching and kissing you. Huh. I never thought about it like that. If that is what you'd like to think, I'm not gonna take that away from you, I don't think. In a while, rock-a-dial. Kaboom! No, that's too parasocial. You guys can have one parasocial as a treat. Just one, though. Door is locked. Symbol over the key is shaped like an egg. What is the difference between an egg and a circle? I guess the egg is more oblong and oval. Oval. Parasocial? Well, it's just one. Fine, you can have a pair of parasocial as a treat. But only two. Only two. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? Did you drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well, so graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way, like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox, but you feel more like a panther right now. And the way you defeated the last two sadnesses we've seen. That was impressive. Uh-oh. It's time to get serious, you know? Hi, Kieran. Welcome, welcome. It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will ever make fun of me for barely being taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh. Mirabelle looks at your heeled shoes. And then her flat boots. Is that so? Ha! Youch. Yeah, Belle. Hit him where it hurts. The connection was hard to get. I'm the guy laughing when VTubers talk about rigging. It wasn't the best joke I've ever made. Yeah, the rig artist. The person who makes you wiggle and jiggle. I like to call them a puppeteer. I think it's fun to call them a little puppeteer. Because they're making me move like a little puppeteer would. Not that, like, I do move. But, yeah. I'm a little puppet. In this case, an android. Yeah. Hit him where it hurts. Youch. With ropes, like a puppet. Hello, Erasmo. Welcome. I feel like I say your name different every time. But hi. I'm doing good. I went outside. I had coffee. I have tea now. How are you today? How's your day? Oh, I love tea. I hope it was good. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster, more silently? Come to think of it, your allies do feel slower to you now, clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? They'll level up. Pew, pew, pew. It's weird to think about the fact that Sifrin has been experiencing this. Oh, that was fucking juicy. Damn. That was a juicy pipe. What the fuck? Paper. That killed the zomboid. Yeah, I guess so. That hurted it. My robot brains are gushed everywhere now. Yeah, it's weird, because we've looped like around 20 or 30 times. So it's like a month of looping. You breathe in and out. 200 XP received. Some vials, you pick them up. You got 2 salty broths, you give them to Bonnie. Some vials, you pick them up. Got 1 crafted water, give it to Bonnie. Some cutlery and utensils. Is it cutlery? Yeah, dummy. Why do you have to ask? No. I'm asking Madame Odile. Is it cutlery you're studying? Cutlerology? That's it, right? Did I get it? Wrong again, mister. I swear, your guesses are getting more and more eccentric. Who makes their research all about cutlery, of all things? Some people, I'm sure. Not me. Oh well. I'll figure it out one day. Sure you will. Odile gives you a secret look. You give a secret look back. The cupboard, do you say cupboard or cupboard? Is full of various board games. A craft game for kids, a fishing game, checkers. Checkers! We should play a game of checkers again. Sif and I will kick your butts. I think I'll pass. The last time we played, Sifrin cheated the whole time and you didn't even notice. My obliviousness makes me a wonderful teammate. It's a barrel. It says on the side, do not shake. Ooh, watch this. Around and around and around we go. Around and around. Okay. It's a barrel. On the side it says, do not shake. Figurine of the Change God. It's been destroyed. It's been destroyed. What about over here? Some books. One of them has a very striking cover of Moodoo clay figurine with a large sunken eyes and a screaming mouth. Spooky. What about the wall? Can I... No, I suppose not. Excuse me, little sadness. Oh, no, that's locked. I'm excited to play Signalis on Friday. I think it'll be good to, like, spice things up a little. I wonder, actually, what act are we on? Hey Matt, you wanna see a gross emote? As long as it complies with Twitch TOS, sure. On a scale of how gross though? Oh wow. Oh wow. That's beautiful. That's so... Wow. Thanks for sharing this with me. I think that's really, really lovely. And I'm glad that you thought to share it with me on this lovely, lovely Wednesday. That makes me really happy. Question mark. I love that. I think that's pretty nifty. I heard Signalis and woke up like a sleeper agent. Yeah, we're gonna start playing it Friday. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting, I think. What is wrong with you? Okay, thank you. I'm glad someone said it. I just popped over to YouTube chat for a second. It is in Stars and Time, and them is a pronoun. You are correct. I'm late on that one. Sorry, I'm bad at checking YouTube chat. Do we know how to what do you call it? Integrate Twitch and YouTube chat simultaneously? Because I feel bad. Some people do check me out on YouTube, and I think that's cool. That's nifty. That is delightful, even. But I don't check it super often because I suck. Not that I know of. It's something I have to look into. I will shake you violently. You'll like it. I hope so. I heard it's like psychological horror. Which I didn't realize until after I bought the game, and I was like, well, we're here now. We're gonna make do, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a really exciting time. I'm not scared at all. Although I've been looking at like what is it called? Like the graphics for it, because I like to try to have a fun little thumbnail for the games I play, and my wonderful, cool, amazing, swag, awesome, funky, fresh mod, that's really funny, is drawing the thumbnail for me. Let me shout him out. Shout out Jim. Actually, I don't know his fucking Twitch username. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I don't know his Twitch username. I'm a good person. We're friends. We play Minecraft together. I know Jimmy's usernames. I'm a good friend. Did it work? Did it work? Oh, I'm so good. Follow Jimmy. He's cool. He's great. He's a little streamer. And he draws. It's really funny because he'll send me stuff and he'll be like, it's not good. I'm sorry. And then it's like, who is fucking lying to you, dude? Who lied? Was it you? He does like to lie for fun. He got it from me, which I don't regret teaching him. It's like teaching your young how to be a person, and you teach them to be a filthy little liar. Anyway, not the point. We breathe in and out, and we got 300 XP. Don't you turn Glorp into a degenerate? Who thought to make that emote? Like, I'd love to just have a chat. A sadness? Aw, poor buddy lost his friends. I'm gonna follow Jim. He laughs at my bad jokes and I appreciate him. He's very silly. We love Jimmy in this house. My favorite thing ever is he'll like message me. And I'm pretty good at replying to my messages, I think. But I will, like, sometimes he'll message me at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I will reply quickly because that's around the time I get up, but I'll be like, oh, I'm tired. And he's like, I'm so sorry for messaging you. I should have never done that. I'm a terrible person. And I'm like, nah, like, I'm up. I'm awake. I've been up. Cause I keep my phone on silent cause I don't like the noise it makes. And I don't want to feel it vibrate. Like, I want to check my notifications in my own time. Which means I would suck to reach an emergency. So don't call me if you're dying. Yes, you are, but so am I. That too. That also. You might be a terrible person, but I'm also a terrible person. Poor buddy lost its friends. This one feels weird. Alright. Pew, pew, pew. That's how I would answer. No, because then I feel bad for telling someone that they're an awful person. Was that weak or did it resist? Terrible? I could probably be torn, but I don't want to find out. Ahahahaha. Is it paper? It was paper, okay. No, I mean, yeah. No, yeah. Whatever. I know what I mean. Wow, it's taking a long time. Knife to meet you. Oh, okay. Oh, ouchie. And then we all go bam, 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 bam. Ah, so cool. You breathe in and out. 1100 XP received. Sifrin is now level 67. You got a star crest. You put the star crest in your pocket. A crest? Feels weird too. Like the tier we passed earlier. Okay. Been there, done that, messed around. I'm having fun. Don't put me down. I'll never let you sweep me off my feet. Tier floats gently. You have a star crest, so use a star crest? Yes. Well, I don't know what this water was, but it made the crest go away. Oh wait, I remember. Those were tears. All the villagers in Dormont called them tears, and if you touch them, you get frozen in time. Good thing we found this crest then. I barely remember. Oh! Ow! You hit your hip on the blinding, stupid, ugly counter again. Sifrin. Did you really hit your... Yes, I said, yeah, who cares? Whoa. Fran, are you... Nyangry. Everyone laughed. Everyone laughed. Oh yeah, join the Discord. We have a Discord. It's cute. Yeah, a kitchen closet. You open it. You found the egg key. You put the key in your pocket. It's an egg. No time. I am hungry. Sink and some utensils. Here. What? What is it? Wok. Bonnie points to a big, thin cooking pot. Wok? Wok. Yes, that's a wok. Wok. You got the wok. You give the Bonnie the wok to equip later. Make veggie. The veggies you make will make you strong. Ooh. I mean, does Bonnie really need? Bonnie buffs will always boost defense. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. A flyer for the Dormont Boulangerie. Darmont's I went to high school with a kid with that last name. Mignone? I have a college level. My reading is college level. Anyway. Bread 20% off every Saturday because we loaf you almost as much as you loaf our bread. Ugh, bad. Hey, Sif. You look at Isbo. Considering how much bread we bought from them for dinner yesterday, loving us is the yeast they could do. No, not allowed. It's okay, you got it. Thank you. I love you. You're beautiful. Always stay in school, kids. Don't drop out of high school, or you'll be like me. Cookies, they're frozen in time. A pot filled with bubbling food, frozen in time. The steam is frozen midair. So what's inside? Looks like they were cooking crab. What? Ugh, crab? What's happening? Someone was cooking crab inside of the House of Change of all places. Food tasted like crab, but literally. Why would someone do this? Odile looks at you with question marks in her eyes. You shrug. I'm very confused. Is this a Valgardian thing? Please don't tell me you eat crabs and kabui. I don't think I could handle it. No, not really, but we don't have such an aversion to them. Okay, wait. Is it like dolphins? I started using hangry unironically when I lived in Canada, so I didn't have to admit to my friends that my English pronunciation deteriorated for no reason, but the truth is I started saying hungry wrong. I'm afraid crane is the worst kind of cringe. So, I'll tell you one that might be worse. This is very, like... I hate the thought of admitting this, but content, I guess. So, when I was in middle school, I wanted to be hashtag quirky, hashtag not like other girls, hashtag different. So I would tell people that coffee made me sleepy. It does make me sleepy. But I would tell people, oh yeah, no, coffee makes me sleepy. I don't drink it. It like makes me tired. Da 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 da. And people would be like, oh, you might have ADHD. And I'm like, haha, no, I don't have ADHD. Coffee just makes me sleepy. Cause I wanted to be hashtag different, hashtag quirky, hashtag not like other girls. Fast forward like 15 years later, I get an ADHD diagnosis. And my doctor wants to put me on stimulants. I'm still unmedicated to this day. Anyway, funny how that works. Hindsight is 20/20 or something. I was not hashtag different, hashtag quirky, hashtag not like the other girls. I hashtag had ADHD. They help a lot. I recommend. I can't take stimulants actually. If I were to get medicated, they would have to be non-stimulant medications because I have a busted little brain box. You can also say you did math seriously and freak people out. I couldn't I? But no, I have a little brain damage, so I can't take stimulants without putting my little brain box at risk. Which is also like a fun fact. I love 2 truths, 1 lie, because a lot of things in my life sound untrue, and I can just use it and then have something really common as my lie, and then people are like, what? That couldn't have happened. And then I'm like, hee, yes it did. Anyway, that's not the point. I wanted to be different. I wasn't different. And then hindsight is 2020 because I do have ADHD. What about them? In Kabui, people don't like dolphins. Something about them being too smart. Are crabs smart? No, they're stupid and they don't even walk right. Crabs are just look weird, I think. I've never actually thought about it. I thought it was like spiders. Every human thinks spiders look scary. Ha! Za's afraid of spiders. No. I'm a big, strong man. So crabs are weird and don't walk right. Okay, and they're inevitable. Still don't understand anything. Such weird superstitions. You also have weird superstitions, so it's not like you can talk. Barrel? It's a barrel. It's full of nothing. Oh wait, gimme. Some vitals. You got 1 super sour tonic, you give them to Bonnie for safekeeping. What was this one? Oh yes, belongalongery. Condiments and spices. You locate the items. You got 1 pepper juice, 1 ginger juice, 1 thyme juice, and you give them all to Bonnie for safekeeping. Nothing else interesting. What about over here? Okay. Ooh, wait, what are these plates? It's a pile of plates. So tall! Why is it so tall? Oh, it's just how the house's cook likes it. He always used to say, if we stack plates super high, the meals we put on them are sure to reach divine status. You remember to along with Isabeau. Ugh, why not, right? How's the food? Room for improvement. For our kind, gentle Mirabelle to say that. Ha! Ha! Food tasted like crab. I think crab is good. Is that an unpopular opinion? Is my onion unpopular? Egg. Doors locked tight. One of those weird locks. It's just a storage room. The door unlocked. Have you ever played Fear and Hunger? The gameplay reminds me of this. I have not. Wait, I want to look that up. Fear and Hunger. Ooh. Boop. Boop. Fear and Hunger is based in alternate Europes. Okay, wait, no, tell me what it's about. Is a horror. Fuck. Shit, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. The help with the brain damage? Yeah, that's really helpful. Jesus. I love crab and most people like it as far as I think, unless you're allergic to shellfish. Fear and Hunger is a horror dungeon crawler RPG in 2000, the first game of its series and currently 1 point. Cool. How much is it on Steam? $7.99. Okay, it wants me to sign into Steam. Whatever. I don't want to sign into Steam. And you can't make me. Bleh. Bleh. Okay. Where there is cozy, fear, and hunger is horrifying. I think being hungry in general is kind of scary. I don't want to be hungry. Let's go inside that. It's a Poderian Valgardian translation dictionary. It's open to a page of Valgardian words starting with T. Tacturn. What does tacturn mean? Tactician. I'm dumb. Oh wait, no, not tactician. No, there's like a hallway made of bodies. Oh, cute. Oh, like Frin. Okay. Yes, just like Sifrin. I speak up sometimes. Not really, Sif. My teacher says we always gotta speak up more. You're an adult. Why don't you speak up more? Because why would you? I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk. Oh. Aw. That's cute. That's a lovely thing to say, Sifrin. It feels... Good morning. Groggily appears from the pits of hell. Hello, good morning. Speak of the devil. We were talking about you earlier. So kind of you to join us among the living. I hope you slept well. Yeah, it's Jamie. I'm great at never have I ever because of my weird lifestyle, so I understand the fun you have with 2 truths, 1 lie. I don't have as fun with never have I ever because there's a bunch of weird shit I have done, and then so people will be like, never have I ever broken into someone's house, and I have to be like, damn it, and I put my finger down. What was being talked about regarding the burb? We were talking about how cool you are and how good at drawing you are and how funky and fresh you are and how you do stuff. They said you are not a good singing bird. Jimmy is good at singing. I'm convinced. I've heard him and Patch be silly and like just sing for funsies, and like both of them are good, and then they'll be like, I could never go to karaoke. I can't sing. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourselves. I'm so sick of this lie and slander in my house. The only one who can lie is me. It's my house. And I'm the one who lies. Is this bird hosted with the sauce? Jimmy is hosted with the sauce. Whatever that means. But it sounds like it would mean something positive. So, in the case of it being something positive, yes, Jimmy is hosted with the sauce. Patch sounds like they could do some crazy karaoke. Patch can do some crazy karaoke. There's a video of Patch and I somewhere from years ago. And by years ago, I mean like 2 years ago. Of Patch and I doing karaoke, and we were singing Smash Mouth. And I was losing my shit. Oh, goated? Yeah, Jimmy is also goated with the sauce. Feels like we tamed a wild animal. Oh, I'm not tapped into my own game. Good job, Mama. Doesn't it? Perfect analogy. Maybe soon we'll be able to pet them. Oh, crab, stop. Just imagining it makes me emotional. You don't like it when they see you. You hide your face under your hat. See? Now he went back to a shy, skittish animal. All this hard work, wasted. You walk away. Some vials. You pick them up, you got a ginger juice, you got a sweet tonic, and you give them a bunny for safekeeping. Oh my god. I don't know the full Chuzzle song again. Hi, Bata. Hello. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Hello. You were getting up to art. Were you arting? Were you, what kind of art were we doing? Can I be a freak and go look at your VOD? I'm gonna be a freak and go look at your VOD. I'm nosy. Short art stream? Hi, how was your stream? Oh, that's a really cute emote. Oh, that's Mia's emote. That's so cute. Be a freak. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be a freak and look at your VOD. Did you have a good stream? Did you have fun? What kind of blending are we doing? Hi gamers. Hello. Welcome, welcome. You were sculpting a furry? That's the best thing to be sculpting. I feel like that's really good practice. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. My name is maomyow, and I am an android angel VTuber, and my goal is to make you vaguely uncomfortable until I find a better goal. But until then, please enjoy the vague discomfort that I bring you. It was a fun stream. I'm watching a Pizza Hut ad on your stream right now. Stream is starting. Let's look. Ooh, look at you go. Everyone should follow Bata, cause Bata's gonna I don't feel right saying this. It feels wrong saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And I'm sorry, Bata, in advance. Bata's gonna birth me. Bata's gonna birth me like the little creature I am, but in like a really, like how Zeus has children. Bata's gonna like, you know how like Zeus gave birth? This is crazy. Sorry, I'm just watching you go. Also, your model has such a defined jawline. That's crazy. Like people just falling off his thigh. Yes, that is exactly what I mean. Bata's gonna birth me and I'm gonna emerge from his thigh. And it's gonna be great. Talk about wake up in a fucking vat of goo like Neo in the first Matrix. Gonna turn into a toaster, have a freaky night, abandon it pregnant with you. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Whatever is popping into your mind, that is exactly what's gonna happen. Dude, your model has like the most godly jawline. What kind of gua sha do you do to get the amount of jaw that is jawing here? That's crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream and a good day and that you're staying hydrated and all that other stuff. I don't know how toasters were around back in ancient Greece. If you just really believe, then they probably were. It was originally supposed to be a lizard jaw, but I changed it at like the last second. You have the jawline of gods. And they look at that jawline and they're like, damn, I gotta keep up with the gua sha. Oh fuck. It's 4 years old already? Oh my god, I had no idea. It's so weird to think that a lot of content creators and VTubers have been doing stuff since like 2020. Like we're all existing in the same sphere of stuff, but we don't know it, I guess. Got salty bras given to Bonnie for safekeeping. By the end of this, I'm gonna have so many salty bras. If they did, Zeus would have had a hard time, but a kinky time nonetheless. You know how it goes. The bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. Valgardian, Potarian, Mudu, and one of them is written in a language you can't read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. Yes. Bookcases. And one of them is written in. Just looking at it gives you a headache. A stool. It's a dictionary. You open it to a page of words that start with a T. A stool. Can we not sit? It's a barrel. It's full of various nuts. It's a barrel. It's full of a hole in the wall. The hole doesn't really bring you anywhere. Oh, as well, Bata and Raiders. Feel free to like. I'm gently caressing you. I hope you can feel it. Feel free to lurk. Or do other things. Can you guys feel me touching my microphone? Is this an uncomfortable feeling? Oh my god. Hi, Navy. Stop caressing the Raiders. I'll do what I want. I'm caressing you. Hello. Hi, Naveen. How are you? I'm cooked and ready to eat. Delicious. Hi, you were getting up to No Man's Sky. I lurk while I do my workout. Have a good stream. Bye, Bata. Thank you again for the raid. Enjoy your workout. Don't forget your blueberry protein. Back to Cresting Naveen. Hi. Hi. I was No Man's Sky. Hello, Raiders. My name is maomyow, and I am an Android Angel VTuber, and my goal is to make you vaguely uncomfortable. Like this, as I whisper sweet nothings into your ears. Hi. I forgot to copy my own raid message. I do that all the time. How's No Man's Sky? Also, thank you, Darblet, for drowning me. I love drowning. It's one of my favorite activities, actually. It makes me really happy. And stretching. I like to stretch, too. How is the sky? Was it no man's? New content is buggy as heck, but I'm having fun. Is No Man's Sky the one, like, when it came out back in, like, 2000? When did fucking No Man's Sky come out? No Man's Sky. Yes, 2016. Is that the one when it came out in 2016? Everyone was, like, super hyped for the game, and then it came out, and everyone was like, oh, this game sucks. It's so buggy. I can kind of remember that being, like, the initial, like, not downfall of video games, but when our expectations for video games kind of, like, dwindled a bit. Yeah, that's kind of how I remember our expectations in video games slowly start to dwindle because No Man's Sky came out and it was so, like, jank. It was broken and bad at launch, but it had 9 years of consistent updates, so it's gotten better. Or is it still bugged as hell? But yeah. Thank you, Naveen, again for the raid. If you have to lurk, please feel free to do so. Also, I remembered my reminders. I got the sharpening stone. There is something I'm supposed to look at in the storage room, but I can't quite read what I wrote. It's either carrying stuff or carving stuff in the trap storage room. It's actually pretty fun. They did a lot of work. Interesting. Actually, you know what? Oh, fuck, my knee. What is No Man's Sky even about? I've never looked into it. Oh, sorry, I needed to crack my back. Carving stuff in the trap storage. Okay, cool. It was carving. Yeah, I was looking at it, cause like I said, I don't have neat handwriting. So I can't always read what I write. I'm glad I played it 5 years late. Do we have... Hang on, let me check my Steam library. Maybe... Yep, it's in my library. No Man's Sky doesn't have much of a story. It's kind of open sandbox space travel and goof. Interesting. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my god. Let's see the Steam store. What the Steam store has to say about it. Please don't start playing music. Okay. No Man's Sky is a game about exploration and survival in an infinite procedurally generated universe. Okay. What are the reviews looking like? No Man's Sky is a kind of game where you log in just to explore for 20 minutes and suddenly it's 3 a.m. You've cataloged 5 alien species, built a base on a floating island, and accidentally adopted a space squid as your best friend. Interesting. That looks cute. Like Minecraft, but in space. Yeah, it's like no story, but infinite story. Ooh, it's more like build shit and get cool stuff and explore. So Minecraft. The most recent update lets you build your own spaceship. Okay, that's kind of sick. I fuck heavy with that. I love space Minecraft. Maybe I'll have to check it out for once. Okay. Oh wait, no, we can craft. We are playing in Stars. I feel like I shouldn't have been able to do that one. No one is questioning my ability to slap stuff, though. What was in here? What was their new game that was coming out again? It had me super excited. I don't know. I'm bad and I don't really keep up. Oh, wait. I don't really keep up with game releases. Light No Fire. That's kind of spooky. Oh, shit. It's kind of spooky. Light No Fire. Not just any fire, but no fire. Pew, 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 pew. My concern right now is being too strong for the enemies, because they're talking about how we're moving with grace and shit, and I am like 20 levels higher than them. And I am afraid. I'm afraid they're gonna look at me and see my failures. Light No Fire looks like it's going to be in the No Man's Sky Fantasy Edition and all one planet instead of a universe. Oh, you know what I need to play? Fantasy Life. That sounds like it would be fun. Not now, though, but like soon. Okay, have I been in here? Now you know. When exactly did this happen, you wonder? It's a barrel. Nothing else here. Still haven't started Fantasy Life, but it's in the queue. I have started it and then like stopped it. So it's funny because Fantasy Life was like one of my most anticipated games this year. Or last year. This year? I don't know. I was really excited for it though. Like super duper hype. Yes, it doesn't bring me anywhere. Not color me unsurprised. I was very hyped for it. And then I just didn't get around to like, okay, we've been here. Finishing it. So I might as well just start a new save on stream. For fun. Just a little fun. How will I cook these hot dogs? Steaming. Use the heat of your pat. Yeah, just breathe on it. That's fine. Just breathe on it aggressively. That'll do it for you. Just look at them. Yeah, look at them with the power of God and anime. That'll get them. Fuck the hot dog. Well, I suppose you could do that as well, yes. That could be something to put on the table as an option. Yeah, I guess jerking the dog could create enough friction to potentially do that. I'm not sure if it is what I would advise, but hey, you know how it is. It'd be like that. Oh, it's getting windy. Wimimgy. Or fast. No, I mean, better idea than staring. I always forget how weird the conversations here can get. Yeah. Yeah. Did I not get like a... Okay, whatever. I respect it though. No. Key time. You insert the key into the hole and open the door. I can't say I don't contribute to the weirdness. I consider myself a weird little lad. But wow. You open the closet. You take the item. You got a salty broth. You give it to Bonnie for safekeeping. It's a barrel. It says on the side, do not shake. Some books on the House of Change, and a book from the series The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue 51. It's a tidy bed. Some sort of candle making station. Sniff, sniff. I have no idea what it smells like. Sniff, sniff. Apples and cinnamon. Pie smell? Pie smell. Pie smell. A chair. Instructions on how to craft candles. A craftonomy book. Ooh, is this the craftology book? Piercing craft, creative craft. Where's the protective craft chapter? Wasn't there a thing about candles? There might have been. Oh, beans. Oh, beans, you're making me question stuff. You're making me think. When the librarian was talking about craft. Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Oh, beans. Oh. It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one's about the study of craft, not your fortune. A book about the study of craft? Could it have any information on timecraft, maybe? Timecraft? What for? Is it really related to our situation? It is related to our situation, isn't it? With the king? We don't have time. What's timecraft? I don't know what that is. Should we have a crash course on timecraft then? Ugh, fine. Odile flips through the book. it does have a section about timecraft. Alright, so timecraft is, as the name implies, the power to wield and craft time itself. It's a type of craft that's been hypothesized to exist for decades, but its existence has never been proven. Until now, right? Stopping time. That's what the king does, right? So the king is using timecraft. The king most likely is, yes. Which would make it the first time in history someone managed to harvest that power. Outside of stories told in family tales, that is. I've heard of scholars outside Valgar are really excited right now. Timecraft confirmed to be real. So they're happy because he froze people in time? Well, it's more complicated than that. Morals aside, it does change everything we knew about timecraft. Think about how timecraft could be used. The king is only stopping people's time, but it could be used for many other things. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time, too. It could maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Buds grow into trees in an instant. Worst case scenario, it could be used to change history itself. Crafting time is to go back in time and change history. Whoa. The possibilities are endless and terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands, and definitely not someone like the king. And correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay to a specific shape or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time, something as basic and essential as time, wouldn't it ask for immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for any power from the user, but crafting time, it's theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately. Huh? Kill them dead? Kill them dead. And yet, the king is still alive. So it raises the question, who gave him enough power to use timecraft without dying? And how did he learn how to use it? Good questions, Isabeau. You have a pretty smart insights for sometimes. I sure do. Timecraft is what the king uses and it's dangerous. Got it. I suppose talking about this was useful. I'm surprised you're curious about this, though. Sifrin. You shrug. Timecraft, a type of craft that allows the user to control time. Isn't that what you and the king have been using? But neither of you should be able to use it. Using it would ask for immense amounts of power. So then, what gave you this power? Maybe you should ask the king about this. But what if it isn't enough? What if he doesn't want to tell you about anything about timecraft? Oh. Did I miss something? Sub goal, you're 75 away completing your... Okay, cool, thank you, Twitch. You've talked to the king and the head housemaiden. Are those really the only two people that know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Who else could you talk to about loops? To theorize. Loop. Oh, wait. There is one person. Okay, we have loop. Anyway, let me catch up really fast. Minecraft. Wiimote. Now I suddenly want ice cream and I don't have ice cream. I wanted to use this again. It was worth the time. Oh, hi. Thanks, Jamie. What the heck? Minecraft. Maybe the library. Okay, cool. I've caught up. Wiimote.
Wow.
Wow. Hi, Jimmy. Thanks for the sub. You're so cool. Wow. Heh. I should drink water. I should drink water. It'll be delicious. I love water.
Wow.
Oh my god, Jamie. Thank you. You don't have to gift. Oh my god.
Wow.
Naveen. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone, on the sub. Brain link activate. How do you guys do that? You guys are like in sync. That's crazy. Thank you so much, and thank you for the hype train, and congratulations to everyone who's gotten a sub. If you want to say thanks, if you're lurking, that would be cool and nice and kind, and I always support saying thank you. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, we've got, if you want to use your sub stuff, we've got a Discord, and we have a sub-only portion of the Discord where you get my shorts and stuff first, because that's all I have to offer right now, but eventually you will get other stuff first, meaning before everyone else. So cool, so swag. And I also dump my thoughts there and wait excitedly for you guys to give me a response. Why are you giving away your shorts? Call it charity work. I have a lot of clothes, and I only wear this one, I have 2 outfits. I only wear 2 outfits, so I guess I don't necessarily need additional shorts. But, Yeah, stinky sweat. Something bath water, something. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for gifting subs. Congratulations everyone who got subs, and yeah, thank you. It's really sweet and cool, and I'm bad at showing affection and gratitude, but I'm very grateful. Swag. We finished everything in here. Closet? You open the closet. It's filled to the brim with wax and candle making supplies. It smells like wax. Some vials, you pick them up. Mao can't bathe though. Water plus electronics are bad. I pay someone else to bathe for me, and then I cup the water, and I say it's my bath water. But don't tell anyone, because that's how I make my money. It's a barrel. There's nothing else in here. Cool. What about the other side? Absolutely brilliant. What can I say? I'm a businesswoman. A robot that sweats but can't bathe. Whoever designed them is... I know, right? So hard being me. Well, you were one of those engineers, weren't you, Navy? Some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. You should keep those in mind for later. Oh wait, I needed to call Loop. Craft. You make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. You close your eyes. Hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? I have a question. Questions. Oh, deals. Is that so? That researcher of yours is pretty perceptive. Better not act weird or interact with stuff that makes you act weird too often in one loop. Or do. What does it matter? She won't be able to figure anything out anyway. Figuring out you're looping in time would mean you're acting weird. Because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement. I'm gonna go grocery shopping before it starts storming again, so I'll catch you later. Be safe. Questions. That thing he said to tell you at the end of your journey. He mentions wanting to tell you something when you go to sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it. But something interrupted him just as he was about to tell you. How unfortunate. If there's only a way to make sure you wouldn't be interrupted, maybe you could finally hear what he has to say. And it keeps happening, too. Questions. Nah, nothing. Let's talk about something. Well, I'd love to chat, Stardust, but you have other things to do, don't you? Come and see me anytime. We'll have time to chat about whatever you want. Ugh. What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? You need help with... Find more about loops. I need a refresher. Joe, I saw your message you said about grocery shopping. I thought it was you. A refresher? Sure. I'm repeating what you already know, but you're stuck in a time loop. You're repeating the same 2-ish days from when you wake up in Dormont to seemingly when you talk to the head housemaiden. When you get to the head housemaiden, or when you die, you immediately loop back. You're not completely helpless, though, since you can more or less control when or where you loop back. And just the fact that you loop back means you seem to have some kind of control over time, just like the king. The king said his power comes from something called timecraft, so we can assume that this is what you're using as well, the power to craft time. It's been hypothesized to exist, but was never proven up until the king appeared. Timecraft is supposed to ask for immense amounts of power. It was believed that crafting time to pause time or for a single second would kill the user immediately. So, how did the king get this power? How did you? You also found out what happened with the head housemaiden wasn't a one-off. Every time you talk to her, she seems to be repeating the exact same thing until you loop again. She says something is broken, failing, rotting. About the loops. What should I do now? So you found out more about timecraft. The head housemaiden just repeated everything when you saw her. What else could you find more about the loops? Maybe you could talk to someone whose name is Loop, huh? Yeah. Where are you at? We're in the first floor of the House of Dormont. Any other questions? What do you need? Actually, do you say anything about the king? Yourself? Like how? You tell Luke. Okay, yes. An image of yourself walking around the house. Maybe they're reflections, remnants of your past loops. I wouldn't know. Remnants? Odile uses the same words to describe sadnesses. Could it be a sadness? Huh, you seeing a copy? Okay. Are you sad, Stardust? I'm gonna go ahead and say they're linked to your loops. If they are, you might see them more as you loop through time. Okay, questions. Actually, nah. Ah, fuck. What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? Find more about the king. About the king. So, thanks to that book, you found out that the king might be using Timecraft to rewind time and stop time, respectively. But Timecraft has been long hypothesized to be impossible to control since it'd be asking a lot from the person using it. How can both you and the king use a power that should kill any other person? What gave you that power? You should probably ask your new friend the king about it. About the king. Okay, nothing. What is Newfie? A person from Newfoundland. Assumed because you were 2 hours ahead of me. I'm from Brazil? Are you actually from Brazil? Help everyone. Which one, Stardust? I just need help in general. So you helped them all out at least once during the same loop. Helping them was fun, right? Too bad there's nothing else to do. I'd like to go through the whole house with them now. Huh? Why? Well, it won't hurt, I suppose. Make sure you help them in the same loop, and then go from the house's entrance. Have your little snack times all the way to the head housemaiden, without looping forwards and backwards. I wonder if anything will change, though. Which ally? Mirabelle. Huh. I never would have guessed. Had a nice time talking with your housemaiden? So, she feels bad because she can't love people romantically, and she feels like she can't do what's needed of her as a housemaiden. She feels like she can't change in the way that's asked of her, since she doesn't want to get into a relationship ever. It must be hard, having a crisis of faith like this. Sounds like talking to you helped her, though. And talking to her didn't help you, but it made her stronger, which is all you can ask for, huh? Don't forget, if you want her to get that special skill again, you'll have to hang out with her once more. Or, well, you could do it and zone out the whole time if you wanted to, but that's cheating. Which ally? Isabeau. Had a nice time talking with your fighter. What a nice guy. He prepared everything so you could watch the night sky because he noticed you liked the stars when he wanted to spend some time with you. Who knew he had such a history with the change belief too? Huh, come to think of it, he might represent the change better than your housemaiden does. She must hate that. He tried to tell you something at the end too. Do you think it was the same thing he always tries to say at the end? He'll never spit it out, poor guy. Which ally? Odile! Knew you liked stars? Wow. That's the stars after we just did the time. I know. Crazy, isn't it? They never know. You never know what's gonna happen next. Crazy. Hang on. Beep boop. Oh. Okay, I got a notification. That's not the notification I wanted to look at. Beep boop. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Bam. Your researcher. Time is in prison? Yeah. Get notified, nerd. Thanks. So, she was looking for a family tale, and maybe the whole time you've known her. Family tales are a Valgardian tradition, and as half Valgardian, she felt like it would bring her closer to her roots, and that's why she came to Valgard even, to find out more about herself. So, being able to go wherever you want and to find more about yourself in the process. Well, that sure was interesting, wasn't it? Which ally? Bonnie. You got to... Thank you. Why do you always get the juicy ones? You always get the ones that, like, hit hard. Hit hard and rough and hurt. That reaction startled me. It startled me. That one's especially loud. Oh, that reminds me. Are you gonna hit me with a pipe, too? You got to hang out... Oh, haha, thank you for signing in. You got to hang out with that kid, didn't you? So all this time they felt guilty because they feel they're the reason you're half blind? What a silly idea, but they're dealing with that a lot right now. Their sister's frozen in time, they had to run away from their home to escape the king's curse, and they had to see you and your stupid eye every day. No wonder they don't know how to deal with all this stuff rattling in their brain. No wonder you felt like they hated you. But isn't it nice to not be hated anymore? What? Need a reminder on their favorite foods? Well, so far you found out that they like rice, pineapples, and samosa with potatoes and no cheese. That's all of them, isn't it? Which ally? Nothing, actually. Any other questions? Never mind. What do you need? Nothing. Okay, talk to you laters. Bye-bye. But there's a cooldown. Yeah, there is. A closet haphazardly filled with art notebooks and art supplies. There's a crumpled pile of hand-drawn cards. Pick one? Yes. You pick up a card at random. It's a card of a drawing of someone walking in the sky and offering flowers to sky people. It's upside down. The man is touching the ground and giving flowers to normal people. The bottom of the card says 6 of Pentacles. You got the drawn card. You put it in the pocket with all your souvenirs. Words are hard. Rolled up papers, you unroll one. It's a bunch of sketches of landscapes. Rolled up papers, you unroll one. Oh my! The paper is filled with sketches of naked people doing fun things. You're kind of grossed out by them. Oh my! Huh. Neat. Show me! I can't see what it is. Oh, no. Mirabelle hurriedly covers Bonnie's eyes and makes them take 2 steps back. But I want to see. No. It's not allowed. You're not allowed. Yeah, it's not for little ones, Boniface. Yep, can't let you do that, Bonbon. Blech. Bonnie is looking straight at you. Frin. Can I look? Nah, definitely not. Oh. So it really is not allowed. Smell you later? Yeah. Why did it take Sifrin saying it for you to realize? Frin lets me do things when you guys say no sometimes. But if Frin says it's not allowed, then it must be something really not allowed. So I won't look. Well, good. Sifrin! What the crap did you let Bonnie do when we said no? Ah, well. He let me drink some vodka once. Huh? What? Sifrin! You smile sheepishly. I don't really get why Odile likes it, though. It just tasted like boring water. Sorry. That sounds like an amazing practical joke to play on a kid, actually. You think it was funny, yeah. I think it was funny. Some tiny paintings. They must have been crafted to move, but they've been frozen in time. A dresser with art books on top of it. You open the drawer, and you found the broken egg key. The key was dangling in it. You put it in half your pocket. Someone's drawer. What a weird place for the key. Definitely not, like, a very king-like place, huh? It was pretty stupid of him. But sure. Stretch. But it means they're harder to find since it's not in a very expected place. But thankfully, we have our go-to-hold Sif helping us find them. Thank you, Sifrin. Good job, Sifrin. Yay, good job. She claps sarcastically, which makes everyone join her enthusiastically. But you know the king didn't. Everyone is clapping, so you take a bow. What about the bed? A bed. Why does that pillow look so not here? Some people like to sleep with no pillow, so I've heard. Hehehe. Ellipses. What about the floor paper? Nice, comfy-looking bed. It is quite comfy-looking. Okay. I guess that was everything. Actually, let me double-check. Did I already? Some notes. Writing is so terrible you can barely read what's on it. Some notes. Handwriting. Okay. Did I already? Papers seem to be various neat art. You could remember those for later. Okay. Bow. Oh, I've already read these. Bow. Let's leave. Ah. Hey. Oh. Bitch. I'm not gonna lie, I barely. Oh, fuck. I barely remember the first floor, so it's gonna take some time. I believe one day we will finish this game. I don't know when. Different time. Rock. Ow. Ouch. Ow. Mirabelle time. Pop. It's about time. Oh, deal time. If you slap paper against paper, is it just a high five? You breathe in and out. 650 XP received. Excuse me. Shawty's like a melody in my head and I can't keep. I've been here. Go and got me sailing, na every day, like my heart. Replay. Chat towards the light. Your allies are killed. Do I have everything? Oh, fuck. I don't know if I have everything. Let's go around one more time. Okay, excuse me. Through here. Excuse me. I think I got everything in here. Some books. Figurine of the Change God, drown and stretch. I can do that. Thank you, thank you. I will drown a little. And I will stretch a little. It'll be great. Oh, my neck. It cracked. I did yoga this morning, but I still feel a little stiff. It's been destroyed. Yeah, we have been in here because I couldn't get to the pictures on the back wall and I got annoyed. What about in here? We have been in here. This was the locked door. Is there anything here? Nothing else here. Okay. Excuse me. Anything in here? Da-da-da-da-da. Don't mind me. This was where the sadness was. There's a hole in the wall. Doesn't bring you anywhere. Good job, good job. Excuse me. We'll talk later. Go down here. And it was the crab pot. Okay, I think I have done every room down here. So I think, fuck. I think I can move on, question mark? I'm not super duper sure, but we can try. And then if I'm wrong, I was a little too slappy. You breathe in and out. 200 XP received. Bada 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 bada. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then I go here. And then I go here. And then I heal my allies once again. And they're so healed. And they have so much. Kieran with an I. They're both Kieran with an I. They both have an I in their name. With a Y. There we go. Okay, yeah. I hope I didn't miss anything. Ow. Okay, whatever. Ugh. A sadness seems to be guarding the rest of the house from us. Feels strong, stronger than those we've seen so far. Get ready, everyone. I'll beat it down. Big ball head. Big ball head. Wait, something's happening. Oh yes, Skizor. So paper. Something appeared for a second on the big ball head. That was a scissor sign? Does it mean something? We can probably assume that's its current craft type. If you need help, Sifrin, let me know and I'll analyze this enemy. In a while, Rockadile. Scissor sign? Scissor sign. Deal. Rock. Buff everyone up a little bit. Rock. I'm still gonna hit you with a rock sign. Nice job, Bonnie. Ow. What? Guard, craft, kaboom. That's fine. Rough, but it happens. Craft. Paper 3. Mirabelle, craft. Ow! Damn! Get beat down. Okay, a deal, craft. Hello, Butter. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Shit, that was not what I meant to do. I'll just guard. Guard again. Let Bonnie hit. Youch. Can you change your sign, please? I'm gonna slow you down, just for funsies. Damn. Also damn. Ow. There we go. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, it's not paper. Paper's immune, so it will be scissors, but I will use this for fun. And then guard again. And then guard again, because I just want to heal everyone. And then guard again. Sure. Okay, that didn't work. I was really hoping it would, but whatever. It's not paper, so it has to be scissors. And then bow. Okay, cool. Ow, stop attacking. Ideal analyzes the enemy. It's not advertising its craft type anymore. Okay. It was paper, so we have to do scissors. Thank you, Bonnie. Knife to meet you. What? Rock? Okay. 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 Easy. You breathe in and out. 6,000 XP received. Mirabelle's 46. Isabel's 46. So weak. Odile 46. Awesome. We did it. Victory. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving indeed. Waddle, 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 waddle. Snack time. This room feels different than the others, doesn't it? It feels like it's missing the threatening pressure of the rest of the house has. Shall we take a little break then? No, we should keep going, and... What was that? I think I'm hungry. My time! My time! My time to be the leader. Why? Because it's snacks time, baby. Snacks are important to keep the hunger away and keep morale up. I learned that because I'm a growing kid. That sure is true. But do we have time to... Mira? Let's take a break, alright? Even people blessed by the change god like you need a break sometimes. Alright. Snack time. You guys stay here. I'll get some snacks ready. Okay, snack leader. I remembered something. Isabeau. Heads or tails? Huh? Tails. Odile takes a coin from her purse and flips it in the air. Flip, 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 flip. It fell on heads. Huh. Aw, too bad. Interesting. You owe me. We were betting? You now owe me 1,000. 1,000 what? Books. Books? Oh, I can't believe this. Betrayed by a friend. Friends, huh? Not anymore, madame. It's over between us. We are friends no more. Uh-huh. What was the coin flip about, madame? Ah, well, I asked the favor tree to make me win my next coin flip. Huh? Such a silly favor. Purely scientific reasons. I was wondering whether the favor tree business had any truth to it. As we can see, it does, but this wasn't the best experiment to prove it. There's a 50-50 chance after all. You don't believe you won thanks to the favor tree? Not really. Call me weird, but I don't think a tree can grant favors. Oh, Bonnie. This sweet child. Oh, look at them in the corner there. But Madame Odile didn't care about what she was asking, so why would the favor tree care? If you want something to come true, it definitely will. You think so? Absolutely. You're glad to see Bonnie smile again. Okay, who wants snacks? I have snacks. Today I have snacks at your disposal. I have some plantain chips. Ooh, did you use the last of the not bananas to make them? Yes, I did. Crunchy, delicious, and full of potassium. That's plantain chips. You all clap. And the second snack is some boring but delicious cookies. Okay, we've. And the third final snack is onigiri. Now, sticky keys. No. Now choose. Choose which one you want. Don't worry, I have enough for everyone. You like chips. There. 1 sec. Okay, hello. You go. Bonnie hands you a few handfuls of plantain chips. Crunch, crunch. They're not bananas, but they're just as good. So, did you all like it? Did I do a good job as snack leader? You nod, but prepare yourself for what comes next. Yeah, this is good. Do not make Bonnie sad. Thank you. This is so good. Thank you, Bonnie. So good, Bonbon. I feel refreshed, invigorated, alive. Good food. Yummy, yum, yum. Yes. Odile, please. After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Wait. Have you tried every single one of Bonnie's snacks? You count the times in your head. Plantain chips, cookies, malagna fritters. Yes, you have. Huh. Just the fact that you've tasted them all means you've been looping for a while. And even though you might be tired of them, they're all so different and delicious still. How long did it take Bonnie to prepare all those snacks for today? You're a really talented cook, Bonnie. Huh? Well, of course I am. Stupid. Someone has to make sure you eat things that can make you happy and not sad. Is that so? Hehehe. Thank you. Hello, Willow. Welcome. The stars. Oh, I understand your name. Wool. 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 Ha 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 ha. I fuck with it. Welcome in. Guess what it stands for? If it is not what wool. oh, fuck. Fuck. Jesus. I looked behind me and I have a blanket on the back of my chair and I thought it was someone behind me, but it was just the blanket on the back of my chair and I startled myself. Anyway, hi. Welcome, Willow. I hope you're having a good day, loving women and being named Willow. In Stars and Times, one of my favorite games, I got recommended on YouTube and read the description, so oh my god, hi. Yeah, sorry, I don't check my YouTube chat. I have yet to figure out how to integrate it with my Twitch chat so I can look at all of you lovingly simultaneously. Yep. Yeah. One day we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game a lot. It is the only thing I've been streaming as of late because I love being sad. It's my favorite activity. I always look forward to Endless Torment. Hell yeah. How far are you? I think we're in Act 3. Act 3. I think. I didn't check last time I saved. We have gone through the house quite a few times. I've looped like 23 or 24 times. I don't know how people are playing this game on 7 freaking loops. It's crazy. And we've tried all of Bonnie's snacks. Thanks, Bonbon. You're the best, Bonbon. You all clap your hands. Aww. I just realized, are Bonnie's ears stretched? Hehehehe. I would die for this child. You got the memory of safe rooms. You'll always remember this. When equipped, the memory of safe rooms lets you recover all your HP after a battle ends. Ooh. I do fuck heavy with that. Let's save now. Everyone was healed. Your allies and craft skills have been recorded. Save your progress. You close one singular eye. Oh, we're still in Act 3. Okay, we're on Act 3. Loop 23. And I've been playing this game for almost a day. We're God. I am God, thank you. We've been playing this game for almost one whole day. 3 hours for like 9 or 10 streams. I don't know. Hello, Odile. I hope I didn't make Bonnie upset earlier. You both look Bonnie's way. Bonnie is stuffing their cheeks happily. Never mind. Hey, Sif. Let me guess. You're still hungry? I can see it on your face. Want half my cookie? Isbo waves his last cookie at you. You really would. I love this line. I love. Yeah, sorry, I'm the change out. Oh, shit. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Ha! You should stop saying that. It's not fair to him. You look at the cookie crumbles on the floor. I'm kind of surprised you aren't fast-forwarding that much given every other person I would have watched play. I have been fast-forwarding a lot, but I haven't been to the first floor in a really long time. And last time I fast-forwarded, I stabbed a sadness in like the most unhinged manner, and then everyone looked at me with abject horror. That wasn't from fast forwarding? No, it wasn't, but I was trying to get through it faster. So I just clicked attack because I was rushing, and I am understanding that I shouldn't rush. Also, I don't remember half the dialogue. Listen, I saw attack and I was like, oh, that's a way to get through this faster. Yeah. So I'm trying to take my time with it. I have limited patience, but I'm working on it. I love Sifrin. I felt kind of fucking crazy when I stabbed that shit though. You look at the cookie crumbles on the floor. Sif, you can't just say that. I have the heart of a delicate maiden, you know. Oh my god. That's like... I love Sif. He's my little... I want to be him. I want to eat him up like a fucking crumpet. You have to be careful with me. Do you... Hey, Isabel seems to have trouble looking you in the eye. You want me. Okay. Hello, Mirabelle. I hope everyone is alright. People in Dormont? Yes. You were Sifrin, good luck, fuck. I have been... Okay, so I recently just finished Magicians. I forgot how satisfied, or unsatisfied I was with the ending of that. But that's neither here nor there. But I finished Magicians recently, and they had a couple episodes with time loops, and watching them try and get through time loops was so frustrating. I don't think I could ever do it. What the fuck is Magicians? It is a TV show that was on Sci-Fi back in... It ran from like 2015 to 2020. It's really good. Even if I do hate the main character a lot. Like a lot. Which means they cast him good because I hate him so much. I hate him. I hope he explodes. Magician is such a great show. Yeah, I finished it last night. Like, we were 2 nights ago. I finished it a couple nights ago, and I was so unsatisfied. I was not, like, I get it, but I wasn't pleased. If I was in a time loop, I would simply hit the trigger to escape the time loop on the first loop every time and never be privy to the time loop. It's kind of clever. I don't know what I would do in a time loop. I think I would... I'm nosy, so I would be inclined to explore all my options. But that's a good way to, like, drive myself insane. I think this is the loop where I kill you with a rock. I would explode. Fair enough. Yes, but the king's curse has probably got to them already. It was so close when we arrived a few days ago. Even if we decided to go back, there would be nothing to come back to. So all we can do now is... Tell me a joke, Siffrin, please. To get my mind off things. Make her smile. I had a meeting with a plum today. A plum? Hi, Patch. Are you done with class? Are you done being educated? Are you gonna drop out? Don't drop out. But are you gonna drop out? Are you done being a university student? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Listen, magician. Oh, thank you for the drown and stretch, Piatch. Magicians. Oh, fuck. I took a problematic book and turned it into something interesting, and then they finished the show, which is much more than what lost it. Okay, fair enough. True. Credit where credit was due. I was actually thinking of reading the books since I saw in the description it was... I dropped my post-it notes. Since it was based on books, but now I think I shouldn't do that. I don't know. I just didn't like the end. I do like that Elliot and Charlton got together, even if he was in Hyman's body. Anyway, university is cool. I wish degrees were real. God, you and me both. I would love that. A plum, like the fruit? Yes, and the fruit... Oh, let me guess. It was a very fruitful meeting. Oh no. Was that it? Sorry. For stealing your joke? Nah, you got it. Mirabelle, the fact that you stole my joke... What a pitiful experience for me. You kind of brought it back. You chuckle along with her. Alright, what's up, Bonnie? That's stupid. We can't be friends. That'd be like being friends with your older mom or your sister. Which one is Mira? Belle's like a cool sister, the one who would give me sweets when I ask, unlike my actual older sister, who sucks. Your older sister doesn't suck. What about me? What was I again? Which one am I? You're my cousin who I see once a year and we have a really good time. Fuck ads. One sec. I'm a cool cousin. That's better than last time. I was nothing last time. But now I'm the cool cousin that they see once a year. Say it again. Which one is Issa then? Issa's like a little brother. Interesting. What about Odile and Mira? Odile? Actually, Deal's more like a grandma, isn't she? And you definitely can't be friends with your grandma. Damn, poor granny. Okay, let's see. Tell me again. You're like my cousin that I see once a year and we have a really good time. That means Bonnie has a positive feeling about me. Primes, thank you so much, Willow. That's so sweet. I'm sorry about your ad hell.
Wow.
Wow. Unlikely I will use Twitch in the next month. I've decided upon the optimal course of action and the ads are still going. You might have to refresh your page. But they end in like 1 or 2 seconds. This is so sad. I'm so sorry. You might. They should be over though. You should be free from ad hell. Ow, thank you. Oh my god, my nose ring. Ah, hang on. We're having a nose ring moment. Owie. Ow. Please go back in my face. Please. Please return to your rightful spot in my nostril. Ow. Please. Please do that. Okay. Ow. Sorry, my aim is bad. No, it's good. I was I was adjusting my nose ring, because I gotta do that sometimes, and like I started pulling it out of my face, and that's not good. I like when I adjust my nose ring though, because I have to press on it really hard to make sure it's still in place, and it leaves a little indent of a star in my hand. I have a star nostril at the moment. Anyway, neither here nor there. Thank you so much for subscribing, Willow. I hope you enjoy your emotes and stuff. And we also have, oh my god, whoa, Discord server. That you can join if you feel like it. I can't tell you what to do or how to live your life. So there's that. Your nose ring issues because my aim was bad. It's okay. I forgive you. Just try not to do it again. I am their cousin. All right, let's get out of here. Are you ready? Ready. Let's go. All right, I've joined. Hell yeah. We have cool stuff like pictures of my cat. And you can see what shorts I upload first before everyone else gets to see them, and eventually other stuff once I can get around to thinking of it. I can tell you what to do, but you don't have to listen. Similar to the whole thing where you lead a horse to water and they don't have to drink it. That's kind of how I view life. I can imply that something... Why is it running away from me? Oh shit, yeah, they run away from me now. Wait, do they run away from me now? It's me. Equip. Vociferin. Sadnesses will flee from you. Hell yeah, give me that. A desk, on it is a notebook, titles, mark, super awesome, great, super duper cool notebook, do not touch. Out of disrespect, you open the super duper cool notebook wide and you found the crying key. The crying, dangling. A mask, huh? This feels out of place. I was expecting a keychain shaped like scissors or something. You pick up the key and you don't think about how bad you are at your job. Yeah. Various school supplies. Let's look at this one. A desk with an open notebook. It has very lovely handwriting. Oh, I recognize that handwriting. It's the seat with a very stylish... Yep. She wore this very cool dress and she's got some cool hair, and Mirabelle's a little scared of her. I remember that. A desk, on it is an open issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue 32. What is on the board? A whiteboard with some doodles in the corner. Or chalkboard. Classroom board. Whatever. It's a nice classroom, isn't it? I wonder what the classes were taught here. I have bad memories of this classroom. Why? Did you have a bad class in this room, Belle? No, not that. I gave a class here not too long before the king attacked. You're a teacher? Gasp. You never said. No. It was just one lecture. I am the head housemaiden. She said it would be good for me to give a lecture. A lecture on... I'm well known in Dormont's house for being the housemaiden who has taken the most classes. Taken the most classes? Like a student? How many is that? Since I came to live here, I think I've registered for a little more than 150 classes. That's a fuck ton of classes. That is a lot of classes. You went to school that long? So she wanted me to do a lecture on what taking all those classes taught me. What did it teach you? How do you have the memory? Well, I guess, I don't know. Everyone here strikes me as having, except Sifrin. Sifrin's just like me for real. No memory. Brain, goopy. Short-term memory, not intact. And I messed it up. I just didn't know what to say. I think I was talking about all those different... I didn't think taking all those different classes taught me anything worthwhile, to be honest. I just liked taking them. And I liked learning those things, but I didn't do anything with what I learned, and I wasn't even good at any of it, so... Wasn't it all just a waste of time? And that's what I ended up saying during the class, and everyone was just silently looking at me, judging me. So, I ran away from the class and stayed in my room for a week. Oh no! Oh, gems. To evade judgment and wait for it to all blow over. I get it. But taking those classes doesn't seem like a waste of time, though. It's fine to learn things just for learning's sake, and you never know when that knowledge might come in handy. That's true, but thinking about it now, I felt like I had to do something with that knowledge. Everyone else in the class felt like they were learning about their passions. Artists taking art classes, getting better at their craft, that sort of thing. But I was just not using those skills outside of class, but... Just because everyone was doing it their way means I can do things my way too, and I can just take a lot of classes because I like to learn. Yeah, Maybe this is what the head housemaid had wanted you to realize when she asked you to prepare this class. Oh, maybe. It's too little too late. Sorry. Oh my god, you got the memory of learning. You'll always remember this. So memory of learning when equipped. Whoa. Give me a second. That was a man walks into the bar, and after a few minutes he says, "Nice shirt." He looked around, saw no one. A few minutes later he hears, "I like your haircut," but no one was around. He asked the bartender what was going on. The bartender said, "It's peanuts. They're complimentary. Get drive-by dad joked. I like your mom." Thank you. Thank you. That mean thank you. Thanks. Welcome in. That's very silly. That was silly. I vibe with it. You know who would have loved that? I think Patch would have loved that. I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to him. Cause Lord knows what he's doing right now. Get it screenshotted, and then I'm gonna, where's Patch? He is, go, bam. I wish Patch was still alive. I found him. Okay, cool. I wish Patch was alive. Yeah, me too. I'm watching them right now, being a call. Patch would have loved it if they were still with us. I know, right? Poor guy. Can't believe he's dead. Can't believe he's dead. I can still hear their voice. I know. What a strange little guy. Sometimes, actually, I had to, because I use Fugi, because the way my stream is set up, I can't use like the plugin thing that OBS has that detects your microphone, because everything is linked into like one audio source, so I can control it easily on the outside. It makes sense to me, but I will sit and call because that is how Fugi works, so I can make myself wiggle and kick my legs and stuff. And if I forget to change the call to only have just me in it, he will join the call, scare me, and fuck off. Which is rather rude now that I think about it. Who just it took him a second. You have autism, don't you? No, I don't. That has actually been an assumption I get often, but I don't. I failed my autism test. Very sorry. I don't think I would be good representation either. Hi, Patch. I think we're a very possible thing to do. Oh my god, it's Patch. It's Patch. I think it's a little, to be so for real for a second, I think it's a little weird how we see abnormal behavior, or behavior that we would consider not conforming to the norm, and assuming it's neurodivergency. Like, it very well could be, but I don't think that should be the default assumption. I talked about this a while back too, because I posted a TikTok, and I get a lot of people asking me if I am on the spectrum because of that TikTok, and I also think we're very quick to just assume kids doing kid things is neurodivergency. But I also think people who are neurodivergent don't really owe anyone answers on their diagnosis or justification. It's kind of like when someone has cancer. Crazy, I know. Walk with me here. It's kind of like when someone has cancer and you see a bald person and you go, "Oh fuck, you've got cancer, don't you?" And then they turn around and they go, "No, I'm just bald." I think it's interesting that we are in a time where we are so willing to assume people's diagnoses and medical conditions. I was misinterpreting that. No worries. My advice on that one would just be maybe not outright ask people that. I understand we're like in a time where it's, I guess, normal. The popularity of neurodivergence has been nice for me, a neurodivergent, but has also been weird and concerning. Most of the autistic people I know aren't diagnosed. I know it is like, how do you say this? It can be very, I guess, detrimental to be diagnosed, especially as an adult, because that goes on your record. And when you move places, like say you're trying to move to a new country and you don't have citizenship there, and you're trying to immigrate, the country can look at it and go, no, we don't want you to take our resources, we already need them. So a lot of people choose not to have their diagnosis because of that. I'm gonna use this lull in the gameplay to take a quick break, because it is about that time where I go use the bathroom. I will be right back. was piss time. That is correct. Cool. Hey. I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Wow. Haha, awesome. Hey. 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 Come here often. I pissed you, but I just washed my hands. Haha, missed. Ha. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That was cute. That was clever. I liked that one. I did quite enjoy that. Different speech bubble. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Hang on. Let me put my little compression gloves back on so my tendies get some squeezing so my hands don't hurt. Being old is hard. I'm not really even that old. I'm missed the piss. Missed the pee. You missed the pee. I'm sorry. I'm not. Go clean it. God damn it. Fuck off, bro. Crazy. But yeah, I'm not that old. My body is just falling apart. Let that be a lesson to take care of your body and stretch while you're young. Otherwise, you're gonna be in your 20s wearing compression gloves. Because your hands hurt if you don't at a desk. In the world, you either miss the piss or piss the misses. Cute. Lurk, I'm hungry and I'm gonna go get some late night corner store junk. Pick me up a Twix, please and thank you. I would greatly appreciate that. I haven't had a Twix in a while. Because there's just so many other things I can have. You got it? Hell yeah. And to answer the question before it is asked, yes, we do have Twix in New Zealand. But we also just have so many other things that I'm not always inclined to go get a Twix whenever I'm at the bodega. And no, they don't call it a bodega here. But I think they should. I think a bodega is a better name for it. Sorry, I needed to drink my water. I should refill this eventually. Where was I? Bam, bam, bam. Okay, when the memory of learning is equipped, all of your housemaidens' craft skill cooldowns will be lowered by 1. That's incredible! Bookcase is filled with some books about many, many random things. There's a lot of books about bonding earrings. You pick up the book and flip through it, waiting for Mirabelle to comment. Sifrin, I'm sorry. I love it. I know. I remember this part. I remember this bit. Follow the script. But all your earrings look nice, though. They do look nice. Okay, we're good. It's moments like that I'll skip through because I'm like, I've heard this a million times. I will start skipping through dialogue more because I remember the second and third floors. Mathematics, geography, crafting, art, sewing, cooking. Frozen flowers. They smell like flowers. What about this? Various school supplies. And that's the chateau. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. List of students' names. Some students have more than first and last names listed. Yes. You only have one name. Sifrin. A pile of student papers. More student papers? A pile of students' papers. Alright, let's party. What you want, boy, is hard to find. I think about it all the time. I'm all strung up, my heart is fried. I just can't get you off my mind. 'Cause your love is my drug. Okay. Wait, Boniface, what do you mean by weird? No time, madame. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Ready. Let's go. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I think this one is paper. Your love, your love, your love is my drug. Are you really, like, okay, do you guys, let me think of how to word this. Do you guys know Kesha's discography by heart? Like, can you, if I say a Kesha line, can you complete my verse? Or is this just like purely, cause not by heart? Okay, but many songs. Yeah, I don't know everything, obviously. Like, her newer stuff is very, I'm neutral towards it. Nope, I feel like Kesha is very much a, it was the go-to party song thing for millennials. But like what all elder Gen Z listened to and wish they could have, but they were too young to have it because 12-year-olds can't go to the club, more or less. And that's what I think about Kesha, and I wanted so badly to brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Mind you, when did TikTok come out? TikTok, Kesha. 2010. Yeah, I did not know what Jack was in 2010, but Lord did I want to. Let's attack it. Scissors, okay. Craft. No, yeah. I didn't have the understanding. But Lord did I want it. I wanted to brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. I wanted to TikTok on the clock. Yeah, because when I'm going out for the night, I ain't coming back. Because I got a pedicure on my toes. Trying on all them clothes, and all that other stuff. Toes, yeah. Toes, clothes, yeah. I'm glad someone gets it. Phones. I forgot, listen, I don't remember. TikTok on the clock and the party don't stop, no, oh. Yeah. I also partied to this stuff. In middle school, they played it at like the school dances in middle school. It went crazy. Be on the middle school dance floor, standing at the complete other side away from the boys with my homegirls, except I didn't really have friends in middle school because I was in fact the weird kid. But I would be sat there by myself, like trying to get a little bit tipsy. And I would not be getting tipsy. I'd probably be having like a bottle of water because that's what they gave us, and then I would go in the bathroom by myself because the music was very loud, and I'm not fond of crowds, so I did spend a lot of school dances in the bathroom. Did you say earlier you've done meth? I mean, who hasn't done meth? I'm kidding. No, don't do meth, guys. I'm gonna slow you down. No, I'm inclined to agree with our resident friend Lettuce Joe. With a name like Lettuce Joe, it sounds like you do a lot of pot, though. Fair, do drugs. So true. Okay, you see, so, I guess I'm on Maomyow lore, but I didn't say I did meth. Some Maomyow lore for you. You have good advice, don't do them. True. You breathe in and out. 1100 XP received. You got a star crest, put it in your pocket. Yay, another crest. We should be careful about where we use those. ADHD are technically a type of meth. Oh. Fair enough. When I was still in uni, I used to teach high school students basically like, don't do drugs, practice safe sex, except it's funny because the teachers were also in the room while I taught this, because obviously I did not have a certificate, I did not have a teaching license, I could not be teaching these students without another trusted adult in the room. So I would be teaching these kids, like, practice safe sex, wear protection, no means no. But when we got to the drugs and drinking, like, typically it would be drugs and drinking are bad. And I had co-teachers too, but the way I would teach it is drugs and drinking are bad if done in excess. However, just if you're going to do them safely and don't abuse them. And then the teacher was like, Mama, can we talk to you for a minute? And the teacher and my co-teachers were like, please stop telling the kids it's okay to do drugs within reason. But my thought behind it is, like, you can't stop them. Like, I watched a kid roll a blunt in the class while I was having this conversation. You can't stop kids, or teens, or the youth from doing stupid shit. But what you can do is you can teach them how to do stupid shit safely. And that was my goal, is to teach them how to do it safely and to know when to ask for help. I remember once a middle school dance girl asked me to dance with her friend, and I said yes, but we didn't know where the friend went, so we didn't dance, and I was so nervous I was going to look hard. And a few months ago, she liked an old photo on Insta. She was her own friend. No, there was a friend, I knew her. That's really funny. You should message her and be like, hey, remember that night, like, 15 years ago? I don't know how old you are. I'm making assumptions. Don't tell me how old you are. Remember that night, like, 15 years ago when you wanted to dance? 15? Listen! How long has it been since I've graduated middle school? Hang on. Bam, 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 bam. It's been, like, 13 years since I graduated middle school. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, it's okay, 15, 13, same shit. The door is locked, the keyhole is shaped like a paper position. Okay. Hee hee hee. I like chasing them sometimes. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Alright, where are we? I don't think we'll get to the 3rd floor today, and now I have to sit with the thought of, do I want to start playing this game a bit off stream so I can get us where we need to be so we're not spending 100 goddamn years on this game. However, we have spent like 7 or 8 streams on this game because I limit myself to 3 hours because I wear myself out. And hearing my own voice gives me a headache more often than not. Excuse me. We've already been in here. Shawty's like a melody in my head. Okay, bye. In my head, and I can't keep. Oh, got me singing like na 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 every day. Got my iPod stuck on replay, replay. Hello. No. Ah. Is that someone from the house? It sure is. Sorry. Watch this, guys. Ooga booga. Ooga booga booga booga. Ooh, scary. Scary. I'm chasing you now. Oh. Be afraid, bitch. Ow. Alright, asshole. Watch this. Watch this. Knife to meet you. Oops. Breathe in and out. 400 XP received. Isabeau's now level 47. Hello, Arlandish. Welcome, welcome. I am, in fact, winning. I slapped him. Get fucked. Oops. Oh, I love that. How are you today? How are you enjoying this I was about to say fine spring weather, but I got a little excited about it. Oh no, my mouse has ceased working. Fix it. Tiny dying plant. This plant looks so tiny and cute, and then Mirabelle's happy, and then we go, whoop, get a tiny whip. A very big plant. You pick up the tonics, you got 2 super sour and 1 sweet, and give them the bounty for safekeeping. Very big plant. Mirabelle's gardening classmate, frozen in time. We have this moment. Why did it? Okay. Frozen in flowers smell like flowers. While passing through, you take a deep breath and, wah! Don't poke my sides. Aww! Civ, I'm ticklish. Oh, that's a wonderful information to have. You feel lightheaded. The closet's filled with gardening supplies and... something's weird. Huh? Something's weird? Like what? I'll let you know when I find out. There's gardening books about rare, powerful plants. Fine spring weather, when is spring fine? I was outside for a bit and I had a surprise visit from my sister and nephew. Clouds look amazing despite the morbidness. Is it morbid? I don't know, it's quite nice here today. I have a solid, oh fuck, let me put this in not. C1F2C. 16-degree weather. It's windy though. Like, it was windy. Which sucked because I was wearing a t-shirt. Yeah. But I hope you had fun. Clouds are gray looking, like they want to drop. There was like a nice scattering of dark gray clouds. Maybe it's gonna rain? I don't know, the clouds here are just like white. The sky is not as vibrant, I would say. Don't you love global warming? And our busted up ozone layer that was allegedly healed. Yeah. But that's the fun. That's the fun of living here, I guess. None of them catch your eye. It's a stool, but there's only one, so it would be rude to sit down. Different types of soil. Okay, bye-bye. Run away, bitch! 15C here, so it's nice. The wind is a little chilly. Yeah! Oh my god, almost. Wait! Sorry, Sifrin. I... been there, done that, messed around. I'm having fun. Don't put me down. I'll never let you sweep me off my feet. Head housemaiden's massive desk drawer. You start looking for the key. So is this the office? The head house. Yes. You pick up the key taped to the underside of the drawer. You found the rock key. The key. Yes. Childish drawings of the head housemaiden. Some notes about the king. The head housemaid must have been looking for more information about him. Why do you even call the king the king? Valgard isn't a monarchy. The king is just a title he chose. Yes, but he chose it. Calling him something else would be rude. Yeah, that's like basic manners. You wonder if calling him king might have given him more notoriety than he should have. But... don't dead open inside? Hell yeah. Sure. Yeah, no. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Maybe that's something you could ask him about. A closet. It's full of boring administrative papers. It was nice chatting to the kiddo. It seems he's high in autism as well as ADHD meds don't work well. He's obsessed with singing Lava Chicken or pulling out the oh my gosh, look at my butt. I don't want kids. I don't want kids of my own ever. But I think they're so funny. I like watching other people's children. I was at the library today, and there was like a program there for children, as you do when you're a library, and like watching them exist, especially when you can tell they haven't gained consciousness, is funny to me. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind after seeing the title. It was a little ominous, my guy. I'm not gonna lie, but welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Can I say something controversial? Can I say something so potentially controversial that you guys are gonna look at me and be like, oh no, Mau, no. And hear me out, okay? The sky is blue. No. I've not seen the Minecraft movie. I mean, I watched part of it with my friend and their community, but then I had to hop out because I got a headache. But I've not seen the entire movie. I've not seen the movie nor played the game. Okay, I'm safe here. I saw it with a couple of my friends. It was so ass. I loved it. But I also don't know the references. Like, when someone pulls up and they're like, chicken jockey, and I'm like, cool. Awesome. I mean, if you've seen the memes, I think that's like 90% of the value. I really haven't seen the memes. The only one I've seen, which I do think is so fucking funny, is when someone gets called out on twitter.com. Someone will quote retweet the call out, especially if it's on a Google Doc, and it'll be just a picture of Jack Black as Minecraft Steve, and it says Google Docky, and I'm like, that shit's funny as fuck to me. I don't think that'll ever get old. And I love that. I love that that is what we have done. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, that is my experience with Minecraft memes. Google Docking? No, thank you. Google Docky. Anyway, it's a pile of papers. You take one at random. It's a lovely, cheesy, mushy letter from someone named Claude. Oh, Claude. Some paper and ink. On the paper, you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There are 2 columns, one filled with names, while the other only has 1 or 2. The first full column is titled Save Valgard. The second, a nearly empty column titled Other. What could this be about? Oh, I should ask about that. A chair. But there's only one, so it would be rude to say, did I already look at the books? Bookcase filled with books about various subjects, very boring subjects. You leave the bookcase alone. What is this? Is this just a pillar? It's a pillar. Docking is something completely different, isn't it? Like docking a boat. That's a thing, right? Go, walk, please. Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay. Let's keep going. Run, little sadness, run away. Key time. You insert the key into the hole and open the door. Hello, little boy, girl, person. Someone looking for their partner, frozen in time. This is run, little sadness, run away. Gimme. Okay, first we'll talk to this guy. We'll be normal about it. The librarian, frozen in time. That's the librarian. They were a good one. Oh, yes. Okay. Awesome. Papers. A list of books. A book that seems a little too heavy for the table it's on. That was a very weak boo, Isabeau. Yeah, I'm a spooky prankster. Yeah, spooky prankster. Bookcase is filled with theater scripts. Valgardian comedy you remembered liking is still here. Aw, don't worry, Sif, you'll be able to see some plays soon. People kiss on the mouth. They do kiss on the mouth. Still funny, actually. Woohoo! Favorite. Bookcase is filled with various novels. How Not to Make a Fool of Yourself, The Journey, Tick of Emperor, Cursing, yep. Papers. There's crumpled up poem on the ground. You pick it up. You got the crumpled poem. You put it in your pocket along with your souvenirs. What is this? Pile of lists of... Okay, yep. Key. Filled with random books, essays. Which book do you examine? The key to meaningful change. You open the book. You found the paper key. We're so good at that. All right, and then we go here, and you press the switch, and whoa! What? What in the gems? Secret passage. How did you? Wow, secret passage. Nice, but you're the one who found it, buddy. You wink. We're so charming. I hope people see me like that. Isabeau, don't let a wink distract you. Crap, wait. You already moved on. Run from me, little sadness. A hole in the wall. The hole doesn't really lead you anywhere. Books with no titles. A pile of lists of checked out books. Odile is looking intently at the list. Paper say family tale, eh? Interesting. Odile looks your way. Very interesting. You look away. Bookcase is filled with books about some called colors. You need any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory, what it means for us in our past. It looks boring and dense. Ah, color theory. Bookcase filled with colors. Okay. Bookcase filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in a language you can't read. It has a big sparkly tree on the cover. Just looking at it gives you a headache. The book is filled with moldy old books. One of them, okay. It's a tree. You don't know how to read. Craft skills. Wow, look at this old book called Shields. Bam. The bookcase is filled with craft skills. Awesome. We have nothing. We can get wait. Wall? Hole in the wall. The hole doesn't really bring you anywhere. Okay, just checking. Run, little sadness, run! Okay. Awesome. Next. Excuse me. Fool. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Come here. I like their little hands. Damn! Holy shit! I gotta chill with my fucking weirdness. Someone's gonna suspect something. Excuse me. Smash, Isabeau. Smash. Okay, cool. What level is Sif now? Sif is like 68. Sif is level 68. Holy shit, Sif. Relax. That's crazy, little twink boy. Chill with it. I'm gonna go to this side now. What you want, boy, is hard to find. I think about it all the time. I'm all strung up, my heart is fried. I just can't get you off my mind. 'Cause your love is my drug. Key time, key time, key time, key time. Let's go. Bam. Rows of tears, but only one crest, so we have to decide. Okay, yeah. Go for the key. Beauty Alliance. Yes! Okay, we're beautiful. I have to look at something in the other room. Door is locked tight, locked by one of those weird word locks. You look at it. Isabel sees a look. Have you never seen things like these? Yes. And we run. Oh, bitch. Who's cornered now? I hate this guy. Ow. Knife to meat you, bitch. Eat it. Eat it, part 2. Eat it, part 3. Guard. Ow, that one hurted. Eat it. Eat it. And now we're gonna go bam, 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 bam. It's gonna be so cool. Damn. No. You don't get to freeze me in time. Knife to meet you. You breathe in and out. 1,000 XP received. Mirabelle is now level 47. Is lovely moving cure. Good soup. I really need to level them up. There's something in the counter. You found the scissors key. Keychain is dangling. Awesome. Put the key in your pocket. No time. Book. Traps and how they work. Nothing more to learn here. Barrel full of various nuts. Carving stuff. Some carving wood. You haven't tried carving wood in forever. Everyone mentions you usually mumble something when you sharpen your dagger or carve wood. Will you be able to sharpen the key knife if you remember how you usually do it? You pick up the carving wood and look at it from all angles, trying to remember. Please don't look bad. Please don't look bad. Please don't look bad. Help! Is that what he says? Is that what he says? What? Oh, you don't remember? That's what you were saying last time you were carving something. You were carving a little Odile, and Odile said if it looked bad, she'd ask me to cover your dinner with potatoes, and you were mumbling, please don't look bad the whole time. You usually mumble things like this under your breath when you carve or sharpen something. Your dagger, something similar. Please have symmetrical eyes. Please Please look at least a little bit like a wolf. Please don't stab me in the hand while I carve. It feels like you're talking to whatever you're making or to your tools. Did you never realize you were doing it? Do you really do this? How embarrassing. It's cute, Sifrin. I also like when you mumble whatever you're carving. It does look really nice. Dagler. Yeah, it's... Listen. It's a good word. Fuck with it. It's when you're not mumbling that your stuff looks awful. Damn! Huh, well, sounds like you should try sharpening this thing again. By the way, I still have a little wood carving you made me, Sifrin. You do? Of course. Why wouldn't I? It was so very cute. You know, I'm still jealous Sif made you a wood figurine. I could curse you in your entire family name. Then curse me, coward. I will one day. I like that face. And then you'll be sorry. Ooh, I'm so scared. Good to know. What about this? Some notes about safety. Beware of rock. What about you? Can I get a definition for dagler, or is it the mispronunciation of dangler? Yes. To all of those. Okay, is it key time? The door is locked tight, locked up by one of those weird lock things. Leave the door alone. We don't need it. I would like to get the key to it one day, though. Okay. I think we've got everything. Excuse me, little fearsome little man. I think we've got everything. Excuse me. You're very afraid. And then Dagler. I hardly know her. We're gonna save here. Reach towards the light. Everyone was healed. Your allies and experience have been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Absolutely. You close your singular eye. You save. You go aha hoo 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 hoo. You save. And then can I use the key? Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. And we've made it to the 3rd floor. However, we will do this again next time. Cool though. We've made it to the 3rd floor. Right on time to end. And we have saved. And it's great. Hello everyone. My name is maomyow. And I meow until I meow. I meow my meows. I meow meow meow. Meow. Hey, what's up? What's up? Dagler, an implement for doing a daggle on a what? You know what? So true. I always say that, actually. And I think that was beautiful. Yeah. No, that was awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Hi. It's me. Cool. Thanks so much for hanging out. I had a really fun time. I am beautiful. Thank you for noticing. Good job on starsing and timing. Thank you. You are beautiful. Hello, little fella, my little lady. Hello. Speaking of felony, we have a Discord server. And you know what we have in said Discord server? We have felony emotes. And if you don't know what felony is, that's my cat. That's her name, and she's beautiful and everything to me. But if you've ever experienced life and gone, God, I wish I could use felony emotes. I'm your girl. That's your server. Come use felony emotes. It'll be great. Maybe I should turn them into Twitch emotes too. If I have. That's a sick name for a cat. Thank you. I named her myself. She is my little baby. Let me see if I have a picture of her so you know what you're getting yourself into. Oh, here she is. This is not a recent picture. That's her. She's a little calico baby. My flatmate's cat is named Sausage. That's really cute. My friend, also my art papa, Ama, had a cat named Lunch Meat. And he was a very friendly little man. And I think about him a lot. I think about Lunch Meat quite a bit. He's so cool. Lunch Meat. Lunch Meat! No wonder felony works. Trouble. She is a troublemaker. She is a troublemaker and she's expensive. And I love her. She is my little lady. And I would give my whole heart and soul to see her happy. She has a lot of energy too. She's almost 2. She's gonna be 2 next month. She's got half mo. I like to call it her little nose island. She's got like a little island on her nose. I don't know. She's really cute. She's not symmetrical at all. I love her. And I often sit around wishing she could physically understand how much I love her. Is that Felony the cat? Hi, Papa. Hello. Yeah, that is Felony. I love her. Let me see if I can... I had a cute picture of her from yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if I can locate said cute picture. Like, she looked really, really cute. I had a pupper with a smiley face. Aww. That's so cute. Oh, this is a cute picture. I'm right. I'm always right. She's so freaking cute. Save image, or save to downloads, and I go bam, and I go bam, and I go bam, and I go make this disappear. She's so cute that it should be a felony. Look at this picture from yesterday. She just woke up. I like how puffy her little face gets when she just woke up. And she was looking at something. I think she was looking at the back door. I don't know, but she's so cute. Is she not so freaking cute? I love her. That's my baby. Yeah. That's Felony. I love her. Anyway, she's so freaking cute. I know! I love her so much! Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna eat her. That's how I feel every single day. I just want to take her little face and go, what is this in the corner here? I understand. Anyway. Thank you for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. And if I didn't know any better, I think you guys had a lot of fun too. Yeah. She has a lovely looking kitty. I know. You sound like a kid in Despicable Me. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. No, that's how I feel about Felony. She might be. And that, you see the cat here in the corner, like little guy, little cat thing that does stuff and things. That's supposed to be Felony. When I had lore, her name was Meow, so I could justify having the name maomyow because I'm an android and thank you. Thank you for the pipe. So I could justify having the name maomyow and not being a cat VTuber. I could just be like, oh my god, I'm Mao, and this is Meow. Haha. It's clever. I'm clever. I'm so funny. Anyway, we have a Discord server. It's cool. It's fun. You should join. You should come say hi. If you ever want to keep track of when I stream, I do post the schedule there. I also have socials, so if you want to see the shorts and stuff I upload, Yeah. You are clever and funny. I'm so glad someone sees my potential. And it is a group of people, internet strangers, who look at me and go, oh yeah, she's kind of funny. We are rating Cookie Tea today. I've been following them for a little bit. I want to be their friend. Which I realize that's a weird thing to say. I'm gonna raid this person because I want to be their friend. No, they have really cute art, and I like to lurk in their streams when they're live. And I believe I will one day obtain friendship with them. But they're really cute. They're really cute. They're doing some cute art. They're working on commissions. So yeah, we will be live on next Friday. Hi, Jimmy. I will drown and stretch before we go. Not next Friday, this Friday. I'll be live this Friday, which is Thursday for the Americans and probably everyone else. You're admitting to being a voyeur. A friendship voyeur. Stop. Wait, don't make me say these things. My biggest fear is someone I rated is gonna go back and be like, oh, what did maomyow say about me before they rated me? And they're gonna see me saying shit like this. And then they're gonna be like, I don't want to be her friend. She's a freak. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna raid. Be nice. Be cool. Those are your raid messages. Join the Discord. Follow me on socials or not. I can't tell you what to do, but I do. She's also into watching it freaky style. Don't say that. But you may get the friendship for being the freak. Yeah. Maybe. Anyway, be nice, be kind, read their rules. Yeah. Okay. I told, like, story and liked you more for it despite you being mad at me for it. What story? What? You know what? I don't care. I don't care, and now I'm gonna adopt them as my friend. Anyway, oh, that they thought you were pretty. Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, and I still think that. Anyway, bye guys. See you on Friday. Or not. I can't tell you what to do. My back hurts. I'm gonna go lay on the floor and stretch for a bit. Bye.